Here's a really cool rhythm study by Foo Fighters, Everlong. You have to have drop D tuning, so make sure this string is a D octave for that one. And it's largely power chords, and it should sound something like this. Etc, etc. Now make sure before you go any further that you have a copy of the PDF with the tabs on. The counting is in red underneath the tabs to help you with the counting as well, because it's a really tricky timing one. So we need to count it loud, we need to sort of make sure you get some palm damping going. And yeah, listen to the song as well, just a bit of an aid. It's a very unusual song. It's not the normal sort of straightforward. It's very cleverly written. Now your first bar, you're starting off with finger 1 and pinky, or you can use 1 and ring. You can choose 1 and ring or 1 and pinky, whichever you favor, at fret 9 and fret 11. And then your chord should start with the open D string, because as we said earlier, it's been re-detuned. So slow motion, you're going to go 1 and 2. Now, very important, try palm damping the back end part of the open string like that as well. It helps give the sort of the accents, the rhythm, a bit more sort of meaning, more purpose, more definition. So slow motion, we're going to go. And it's actually quite cool. It's for those that play drums, it's almost like a paradiddle in a way, because you're going 1, 2 chord, 1, 2 chords. So it's sort of swapping the rhythm around, but let's not get too much into the trickiness of it. One more time through with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. After that, you're going to add in a single bass note and a single chord. So build it step by step. So up to now, if you go to the first 4 beats, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, build it like that step by step. It makes everything a lot easier. After that, there's sort of repetition. You're going to go, and then there's 3 chords in a row in the second half of the first bar. So if you play the first bar as on the PDF, and again, if you don't have a copy of the PDF, just please drop me an email or WhatsApp me or message me. I'll be more than happy to give it to you, no charge. And your first bar should be something like this, slow motion, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One more time with me, a little bit faster, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the second one is very similar, but what happens up close here, watch my first finger. My first finger simply goes up a string. So if you're looking at the second bar now, it's going to start with double nines. There's your 9 and another 9, and then into the chord. So it's not really a big change that's happening over here. Your hands, your fingers are sort of from there, and all that happens is it simply moves up one string. Really, really easy. And your rhythm is sort of the same. Check this out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But don't forget that double 0 at the very end of the bar, because that's going to give you time to move down to fret 5 for the next line. But we'll get there now. Okay. I want to take the entire top line through slowly. You can play through with me. Remember the palm damping for the single notes, and the lift the palm up for the loud chords to get the accent, the strong beat. And we should have something like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And you can hear that open strings as I move, getting ready for the next line. Next line, well, this is where the tricky count comes in, because it's not sort of 4 bars in a row. You're looking at basically 5 bars if you're counting to 4. That I'm not going to go too much into that, but you are going to feel that the rhythm is not the normal standard rhythm. So if you're feeling something's a bit weird, get to know the song and everything will make sense. Looking at the second line, you're starting up with, and it's super slow, nice and easy. Finger number 1 is on the top 5th fret of the 6th string, fretting both strings 6 and 5. Pinky again, all ring finger at fret 7. I like the pinky, but lots of guitarists like the ring finger. Okay, and you're going to go again the palm damping for the single notes, and then from there halfway through that bar you're going to slide up to fret 9, and you're going to go. And it starts off with 2 nines, 1, 2, and the chord, and then 3 nines, 1, 2, 3, chord, 1, 2, 3, chord, 1, 2, 3, chord. So the timing is really, really the crucial for this. Now, that covers us basically for the introduction and the verse. Now, when you go to the bridge after that, it's got some nice sort of triplets within the 4/4 timing. So I'm not going to get too much into the theory. I want to teach you how to play the song, not to get caught up with too much on the theoretical side of counting. You're going to start at fret number 4 now, and looking at there's 3 of them, so it's 1, 2, 3, then there's 5s, 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, then there's 7s, 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, then there's 9s, 1, 2, 3, and then he gets quite sneaky. He goes to the 10, 1, 2, 3, but the third beat goes from the 10 to the 9. Now, when we put this together, the trick is not to have rest. So what I'm going to play now is wrong. Because I had rests, I had breaks inside it. Now I'm going to play it right. Want to try that with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there you simply move your first finger to fret number 7, flat, and you go. And you got the next part. Now, what I want you to do with this song again is please listen to it, please pay attention to the counting. And as we mentioned earlier, if we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that, for example, the count of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that is 1 bar. So if you sort of analyze what's happening in the intro verse, you'll actually see there's a total of 7 bars, because there's 4 bars in the top line and 3 bars in the second. That's what makes it unusual, because normally music likes working in groups of 4. So to have 7 bars means that you're going to come back to the beginning early, and that gives the anticipation. That's what makes Everlong work. So if you're missing a bar, you're actually not doing it right. Okay. If you've got any questions, please drop me a WhatsApp. You've got the essence, you've got the tools. Now all you need is a lot of patience. Sit down. If you get stuck, drop me a WhatsApp. I'll happily help you. Your techniques I've explained are quite easy. Your damping is quite easy. The tab itself, very easy to read. Hope you enjoy it. Any questions, don't hesitate to drop me a call. Take care. Cheers.